Welcome to ShadowMeTarot. All right, Soul Family, we are going to do, the 10th anniversary edition of Mythical Goddess Tarot. We'll just call it a flip through because it's already been unboxed. I've used it a couple of times. But I wanted to at least give you all the opportunity to see this deck as well before I mix up all the cards again, because that was my plan, was to show you. Okay, so this is the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck. It has a great box. I unfortunately don't use it because the cards are too small for the box, but that's okay. It fits other decks. But it does come with a really nice book. Full color pages. I do like that. I don't know what it is, but it's better than the black and white. I don't know. Maybe it's a quality thing. But definitely some super, super cool stuff. Let's see. We've got one spread, two spreads, a spiral spread. I like those ones. Those are great for inner work for myself. It's also great to do for other people too. This is another one that's really good. Double helix spread. Anytime we do these kind of like big readings, they always do give you quite a bit of information. And then we've got the basic 3-card reading. They do a little different take: what is coming or the future, more present time, foundation, or past coming to point now. I usually read them in the opposite direction, but interesting. There are some negative cards in the tarot, which is wonderful that they address that. It's super important. So yeah, I like this book. Explanation of, look at that, has numbers, numeric meanings. It has meanings for the royalty cards. It's huge. That's so big for a new person learning how to read tarot. And it adds to your vocabulary for a person who's doing it forever. And I love this. Look, we've got signs associated with every single, single, like Mercury in Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius. There's astrology on every card. I love this deck, honestly. It is one of my favorites. Okay, so let's put this to the side and let's do a nice comparison to the original Rider-Waite deck. Okay, so we'll compare this to my very old, probably vintage at this point. Oh God. My vintage tarot cards. So here's the thing, and this is just interesting. I don't know why I noticed that with this deck. But this tarot deck is, this is just kind of like, this is just a normal Rider-Waite deck. So the cardstock is relatively large, which is interesting because these cards are kind of papery and bendy. So what I like about these cards is that as they age, they're going to get a lot of they'll have like lots of like character and just kind of rough edges and stuff like that, which, I don't know, it just feels more connected to the deck sometimes because every part of you goes into it and the deck gives every part of itself back. I don't know. That's kind of the message I get from that, from Spirit. But in any case, that is a slightly thicker, thick enough to make it a little harder to shuffle, but not unmanageable. You'll notice on the edges here as well, we've got the major arcana. I don't know if you can tell so much in here, but it's lined in purple, and you can kind of see that the purple here. Then we've got, of course, fire is red, and you kind of have a red top around there, and then blue for swords. So you can kind of see the, oh, hold the phone, sorry. I knew something was off. Okay, seas, water, cups. So cups is dark blue or navy blue in this deck. To the depths, I guess. Then, of course, the air signs, and air and thought and mind stuff is swords in light blue. And then pentacles, I swear, is always green, isn't it? Isn't it always green? Okay. So let's just do a quick comparison between this deck, the Mythical Goddess Tarot, I do really like this deck. Okay, so I'm trying to get it in here. Oh, it is pretty close already. All right. I feel like I'm going to mess up all of the names that are on all of these goddesses, but I'm going to try. All right, so the Fool is Uzume. Magician or One, the Sorceress, Morgan Le Fay. The High Priestess is Isis. The Empress is Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin. The Emperor is Lilith. The Hierophant is Sophia, the Wise Woman. This is a very much a thicker cardstock. Like it's thick. The Lovers, Shakti 6, Ecstatic Union. The Chariot is Athena. The Strength card. Okay, so I don't really know what to say. Let's see, we can just skip through here. Let's look and see. Okay, so I believe that Sacred Law is going to be the Justice card, which is this, because the Strength card and the Justice card is almost interchangeable in every deck, because there are some decks that have it as number 8 and some decks that have the Strength as number 11. I almost feel like the Strength with the Lion is like your inner strength, and then this is the strength of the environment. To me, it's just one interpretation. But for Sacred Law, I'm going to say she's got 2 ravens here. Ravens and crows to me are truth. So I'm going to say that this is more like the Justice card. But it's called, this one is the Crow Woman Sacred Law. And we're going to do that same thing again. Oh, I'm just going to do that. Huh. All right. Number 9 is number 9 is Yemaya, the Oracle. In the traditional deck, it is the Hermit, and you can see that there are zodiac signs and astrology signs, on the lower corners, or in the different corners of the card. So this is, if you're learning zodiac, this is going to be another, or you're learning astrology, excuse me, this is going to be another good learning deck. And it's a great deck to learn about female goddesses, right? All right. Lakshmi is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, White Buffalo Calf Woman. I believe that this is the Strength card in this deck, but it could also be the Justice card. I believe it to be the Strength card because of, I feel like she's taming these buffaloes. She's living in unison and harmony with them. I don't know. I believe that this is the Strength card. That's just me. I'm sure if I read the book, it'll probably say something similar. Okay, in any case, moving on. Mother Mary, Sacrifice. Kali for Death. Brigid, Alchemy for Temperance. Balance, everything in balance. All right. Mary Magdalene, Initiation. Heal, purifier. Palladian star goddess, the star. Ixchel, the moon. Amaterasu, the sun. Aditi, the great void. Gaia, the world. Fire, the ace of fire, ace of wands, illumination. So I always like it when the meanings are on the cards, particularly in this one, because, you know, this is really kind of addressing the divine feminine. So if you were to look at this here, you know, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, and I see this guy kind of looking out and planning out to the future. He's got the earth in his hand. But in this card, centering is a way of grounding yourself to the earth. So I just, I like the new interpretation that I wouldn't necessarily get from the image here. So it's just another way of interpreting the card and attributing new meanings to use for any reading on any deck. All right, moving on. Fire, three of wands, delight. 4 of fire, completion. 5 of fire, conflict. 6 of fire, forgiveness. So here, I mean, doesn't it kind of look like a victory? I'm just saying. So it's different. Now I get to add forgiveness as a meaning to the 6 of wands. It's just another layer to the Rider-Waite deck. 7 of fire, courage. And this reminds me very much of the strength card, right? So 7 of wands is another opportunity to say that you have inner strength and courage. 8 of fire, expression. 9 of fire, integrity. 10 of fire, self-destruction. Child of fire, creative spark. Maiden of fire, revolution. Mother of fire, regeneration. Crone of fire, transmutation. Uh-oh. That must have been from another unboxing. Okay. Ace of Seas or Cups. Seas. Seas is the goddess. So ecstasy. Interesting. Ecstasy. I am totally going to have to look that. I'm reading that. I must read this. I must know more. Ecstasy. We are going to, all right. This beautiful goddess of ecstasy brings the powerful infusion of love. She is an emotional breakthrough into new dimensions of feeling. Her haloed mandala shines loving wisdom and the light of consciousness, permeating the emotional depths. She brings cleansing, healing, and nourishment. Open to her abundant blessings that are breakthroughs, that are breaking through the primal seas into your life, and be uplifted to new emotional heights. Love is all around you and flowing through you. Let this flow raise you in buoyancy to fully experience love's ecstasy. So all it has here is a water. This is a water sign. It just says water. It does not have like an astrological attribution like the Two of Seas or Two of Cups would have. But it does have the picture of the water right there. See? And then it shows it in the book right there. I don't know. I think this is a very useful deck. Useful deck to just learn astrology and your goddesses and tap into the divine feminine. All right. Now we've got the Two of Seas, means love in this deck. Not just union or partnership, but love. Three of Seas, compassion. Four of Seas, desire. Five of Seas, cleansing. Six of Seas, pleasure. Seven of Seas, denial. Oh, it took on the negative. See, I always think of this as wishful thinking, manifesting, choosing as to which wish you're going to go after. Some people say that they're putting their eggs in too many baskets and they're not focusing. There's lots of different interpretations for this card. But in this particular deck, it went to the negative of the Seven of Cups. Denial is, I'm great enough to have all of these things, but if you're laying down here and just wishing for it and not doing anything towards it, I think you might be in denial. And this is a Scorpio sign, and a feminine Scorpio side, which is kind of like me, but I don't know. Scorpio is all over the place in cups. All over the place, yeah. She's also in pleasure. She's also in cleansing. Oh, I'm Scorpio. Cancer. Let's see. Anyway, not that it matters. I'm Scorpio, so I'm being selfish, finding all the Scorpio cups. Okay, here we go. So Seven of Seas or Seven of Cups is denial. Eight of Seas is depletion. Nine of Seas is joy. 10 of Seas is purity. The Page of Cups or the Child of Seas is innocence. The Maiden of Seas is passion. The Mother of Seas is perception. The Crone of Seas is resurrection. The Ace of Wind, so we're into swords now, is realization. The Two of Wind is balance. The Three of Wind is isolation. The Four of Wind is patience. The Five of Wind is fear. The Six of Wind is intention. The Seven of Wind is pessimism. The Eight of Wind is confusion. The Nine of Wind is criticism. The 10 of Wind is illusion. I just want to note that there's a lot of Gemini in this. Into wind in swords. So we got Gemini, Aquarius, I don't know what that one is. I don't know enough of my zodiac. Wait. I bet I can find it. Let's see. Libra. So there's some Libra in here too. In any case. 10 of Wind is illusion. Child of Wind is consciousness. Maiden of Wind is clarity. Mother of Wind is creativity. The Crone of Wind is visionary. Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Earth, manifestation. Two of Earth is cycles. Three of Earth is works. Four of Earth is boundaries. Oops. Five of Earth is manipulation. Six of Earth is success. Seven of Earth is failure. Eight of Earth is nurturance. The Nine of Earth is community. The 10 of Earth is fruition. The Child of Earth is design. Maiden of Earth, beauty. Mother of Earth, birth. There's a lot of association between the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress for sure. And then the Crone of Earth, ascension. All right. Thank you very, very much for watching this flip through of the Mythical Goddess Tarot. Please like, subscribe, and share if you liked this video. If there's a deck of cards that you would like to see, let me know, and we'll see if we can't get an unboxing for that deck, if I have it, or even if I don't. A reason to get a new one. In any case, thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.